Okay, as we know, it is swimsuit season and we always want to be looking and feeling our best. So we have to say first and foremost, any swimsuit you want to wear is a swimsuit you can wear. But if you're trying to dress specifically to highlight certain portions of your body, we have an expert on the line. We've got Raquel Greer Gordian of Greer Image Consulting. Good morning, Raquel.
Good morning, Rosie. So excited to be chatting with you today.
I love your inclusive nod. That's right. If you want to wear a swimsuit, you're welcome to wear a swimsuit. But if you're trying to dress in a certain way that really highlights certain features of your body, you say first and foremost, shop for swimsuits like you would shop for regular styling.
Yes. You know, the principles that you're already applying to your wardrobe that work for your body type, same thing with your swimsuit. For Hourglass, for example. So high-waisted denim, high-waisted shorts, dresses with set-in waist, that's all going to be kind of aligned with your body type. So when you're looking for a swimsuit, you're going to be looking for those same things. So high waist is always ideal. One of the big trends with high-waisted bathing suits is a little bit less on the back of the swimsuit. So if you don't want to be fully exposed, fully out there, make sure that when you're looking for high-waisted swimsuits online, you get some coverage back there so you feel comfortable at the pool.
You're dancing around it so well, Raquel, but yes, if you want a little bit more coverage on the back, I'm hearing you. Yeah, sounds good. And I think that there's such a fine line between Hourglass and Pear. First of all, could you describe that difference real quickly and then tell us about how it would look if you were to be shopping for Pear shape as well?
For Hourglass and Pear, you're going to do very similar bottoms. Pear, you tend to have a little bit fuller hip than your shoulders, so they're not quite even. So again, that high-waisted is going to kind of work around your shape on the bottom. And then on top, that's going to be really where the difference is between Hourglass and Pear. So Hourglass having kind of an even shoulder, even hip width, you've got a lot of freedom on the different types of tops that you do. So you can do a square neckline, which is super trendy right now. You can do kind of the traditional bikini style halter. With Pear, it's good to have a little bit more of a narrow neckline. Bring that silhouette in and highlight kind of that narrow shape curving down to kind of your fuller hips.
Like we're seeing more of the crop top, I feel like, as far as swimsuits are this year. So if you're a Pear shape, would you be looking for kind of high neck and not so much strap if you were to be looking for a suit?
You can do a higher neckline, kind of something actually with what I'm wearing right now where it's a little bit more pulled in. That would be a great neckline. You could also do a strapless bathing suit. You could do a one shoulder.
Yes, I'm a Pear shape, Raquel, and I have literally every silhouette that you just mentioned in my closet right now. Yeah, because that's the thing that when I put it on, I feel best in. So that's a good piece of information. Let's talk about apple shapes. It's a pretty different shape compared to the first two we were talking about.
You're a little bit fuller on top, so fuller through your chest, fuller through your abdomen, and then you tend to be a little bit narrower through your hips and legs. What you want to do to kind of be comfortable in your swimwear is have something that's a little bit either more structured. So if you're going to do a kind of bikini style top, so a two-piece, doing a bra cup, so something that's really supportive, incredibly important when you're going to the pool. So tankinis, like we were talking about the other day, they're back, and this is a great shape for apples because it'll give you a little bit more coverage on top, and then you can do kind of a mid-rise bikini on bottom, a low-rise bikini. You have some freedom there as well.
And show off those great legs. Okay,
yeah.
T shape. This is a shape that I wasn't sure I understood. So can you explain that one to us real quickly?
This is going to be when your shoulders are wider than your hips. So this is actually the opposite kind of Pear shape. You want to kind of bring in the silhouette. So you don't want anything too structured, too wide around the shoulders to kind of elongate that. What we want to narrow is do a narrower silhouette up top. So we're going to bring in the neckline there and then a little bit thicker strap. Because you are wider up top, you don't want anything too thin up top. Because it's more of an athletic shape. I've seen, biker shorts are the big trend right now, but I've kind of seen these translate into swimwear. So that's a really fun option on bottom. You also have some freedom as to low, mid, and high rise in bikini for T-shape.
Okay, I'm hearing don't go ruffles on top, don't also go down to spaghetti strap. Okay, there's going to be a happy
Exactly.
medium. And then finally, rectangle, which I think normally gets kind of the quote unquote athletic body type. That's what we hear a lot about. But rectangle has some fun shapes they can work with.
Rectangle, like when you're dressing for every day, rectangle has so much freedom. You can do high-waisted bottoms. Basically, with rectangle, you can kind of create the illusion of kind of a more dramatic waist. So if you have a high-waisted bottom, you're doing that. So you're creating that line kind of right across the middle, creating that curve, but you can also do mid and you can do low because your silhouette is pretty much straight up and down. If we want to elongate that silhouette, one of my favorite ways to kind of keep safe in the sun and have a little bit more sun protection is doing a long sleeve suit.
I love this.
Yeah, so it's got kind of a sportier look. It's got
Surfer
kind of
girl.
California. Yes, exactly. And then oftentimes, suits with the long sleeves, they have the little zip down the front, so you can kind of play with that to make it a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more sexy. And then also with rectangle, you can do strapless as well. You really have a lot of freedom to do a spaghetti strap bikini. Again, rectangle, you have a lot of freedom there.
Invent a shape is what I'm hearing. So just two quick notes on that. Something that I see those long sleeve suits called a lot is rash guards, right? So you might even go hazard a guess and go on Google search and look for something like that because it might be called something different. But you want us to stay away from a certain type of material just for comfortability.
You want the sporty look, but it doesn't have to be super sporty. So staying away from neoprene, that really thick material that is going to give you no breathability during the summer when you're in the pool, because it's already, we've already seen 100, 90s, hundreds right now. So you want to make sure you're cool, comfortable, and feeling good when you're.
So for every single body shape, you've got something that you're putting together online right now, right?
Yeah, some examples, some pieces to shop. Make sure that you're honoring your body type, feeling your best, and excited to be at the pool this season.
I love it. A shopping haul happening today for every body type, no matter who you are. Raquel, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Rosie.
To learn more about Raquel's services, visit her online at greerimageconsulting.com and follow her on social media for inspiration at Raquel Greer Gordian.